Hello crafty friends, it's Alicia, aka Crafty Owl, here on the Not Too Shabby YouTube channel to show you how to make a quick and easy card using some goodies from the lovely Fall Box of the Month kit. I hope you'll stick around and see what I'm going to create. If this is your first time to the Not Too Shabby channel, I hope that by the end of this video, you'll be inspired to click on that subscribe button below and ring that bell for notifications. There is a whole team of artists who share their work here, and I know that you won't regret it. If you're already a subscriber and regular viewer, welcome back. We're so glad you're here again. Today I wanted to stop by to create a quick and easy card using the Welcome Fall stamp set and the piece of paper from the lovely Fall paper pad from the recent Not Too Shabby kit. Now unfortunately the kit is sold out, but you can still get some of those goodies over on the website from the kit. I will have them linked below so you can go check them out. Today's card is going to be pretty quick and easy, and I'm going to do just a little bit of coloring with some ink pads. I will be using the main stamp for my focal point and doing a little accent coloring, taking inspiration from the colors in the papers and the rest of the kit this month. As I add more products and tools, I will let you know during the voiceover, but if I do leave you with any questions, you can leave those in that comment section below and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. Let's get crafty! To get started on the card, I'm going to be stamping the front porch image onto a scrap of Strathmore Bristol Smooth. For me, this just works better when I watercolor with inks, and I am using kind of a cocoa brown ink for this. Now, I did end up inking it and stamping it twice just because I wanted to make sure it was nice and bold. Now once I had stamped that twice, I brought in Versamark ink and I inked the stamp up again, and then I heat set that with some clear embossing powder. This is just going to help me later when I go to color it to keep the watercolor in the area. I am not the best with the water brushes, and that embossed kind of wall helps me. Once the embossing powder had been heat set, it was time to do the watercoloring. I made my own little palette here. It's a piece of laminated cardstock, and I just tap some of the ink onto that, and then I start coloring the image. Now every once in a while I get too much water, so I kind of dab that up with the paper towel, and I just went through and I selected some areas of the image to color in. Mainly I stuck to the pumpkins. You'll notice I did go ahead and do the little throw or the little Afghan, but every other image I switched up the color. After I had colored everything I wanted colored, I let that sit for about 10 minutes to dry, and then I came back in with the same colors and added just a little bit of shading. After the piece had some more time to dry, I brought in my little guillotine trimmer and I cut off the excess white around the edges, trying to get as close to the stamped border as possible. For my sentiment, I decided on the word welcome. I thought this might be a good new house card or welcome to the neighborhood, and I inked that up with the same brown ink as the image and stamped that on the craft strip. But it wasn't quite centered top to bottom, so I flipped that over and tried again, and that time it was much better. All of the pieces for the card were ready to go, so I just put everything together. I matted my image with the pattern paper and then placed those two layers onto the card front. For the sentiment, I cut a little angled end into each of the pieces of paper, and then I layered those together with adhesive. Off camera, I got a piece of white cardstock for the inside so my personal message was easier to see, and I did a little second generation stamping of a pumpkin in the lower right hand corner. And here's a look at the finished card. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I made today's quick and easy card with just a little bit of coloring. If you did, as always, a thumbs up is appreciated. Until the next video, I hope you're all having a crafty day. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch all the way to the end of the video. Now I hope that you'll consider clicking on one of the playlists or videos I have linked above.